What a ride it has been so far at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena. Great weights have been lifted and great records have been broken. It all happens there. And for this session, we have 9 individuals who will have dreams of medals and records themselves. It's a fresh field with 5 new Paralympians in Sato, Kazuhito, Mateus, Assis, Bobby Body, Ilkhom, Khalimov, and Aliakbar Gharibshahi, all set to make their Paralympic vows. Whilst there's also the silver and gold medalist from Tokyo in the ranks. There's a world record holder and a Paralympic record holder too. So great quality blended with great promise from our new Paralympians too. Confirmation of those record holders who both exist here today in this competition. Aliakbar Gharibshahi and Sodnompiljee Enkhbayar. Both with a slice of history heading into this competition, but both very, very capable of stretching history into further realms of powerlifting weights. Greece, Colombia and Finland represented amongst the referees, with Jari Lane, the chief among them. Well, that is the setup, that is the bench, that is the stage that is so small in the vastness of this arena, and also physically so small, but a launch pad for such huge deeds in powerlifting terms. From the weights moved to the records broken, the Porte de la Chapelle Arena begins to ready itself, and it will be primed by the coup de bâton. The bar is loaded and the chief referee is in place. He, along with the left and right-sided referees, will have the ultimate say. White light means good lift, red light, no lift. My name is Joe Burns, and alongside me for this men's up to 107 kilo final is Pete Selby.
Round 1, representing Japan, Sato, Kazuhito.
Thank you, Joe. It looks like it's going to be a fascinating competition, this men's up to 107 kilogram, with, as Joe was saying, the Paralympic record holder taking on the world record holder. They'll be lifting later in round 1. Kazuhito Sato from Japan will get the competition underway with an attempt of 175 kilogram. The referee to the left, to the right, and the referee behind the head of the bench, the chief referee. We need 2 of the referees to say it's a good lift out of the 3. Majority rules with the decision. 44 years old now, Sato. First ever Paralympic Games. Competed in World Championships and Asian Para Games. Finishing 6th at the Asian Para Games 2 years ago. Also takes part in wheelchair marathons as well in Japan. He's been lifting for now 7 years. And making his Paralympic debut here at the age of 44 from Kobe. So to get the 107 kilogram competition underway, Sato, 175 kilograms, round 1.
Start.
Well, it's a good lift. It's 3 white lights. It's the perfect start for Sato and the competition as a whole. We want to get off to a good start, don't we? And 3 white lights. We need the 2, but all 3 referees in agreement. All aspects of the lift look to be completely in tune with each other. Start being given. Arm lowered to the chest. The pause there on the chest, the stop. And then the press. Locking the arms simultaneously, all in sync. Sato underway with 175 here in Paris. Not a bad way to start your Paralympic career.
Mutaz Aljuneidi of Jordan, the 48-year-old from Amman, heads out for his 5th Paralympics. He has a best placed finish of a bronze medal dating back to Beijing in 2008. His most recent turn, he came as close as he's been since then to being on the podium. 4th, agonisingly so, in Tokyo with a lift of 215 kilos. So we know that great power lies within this man.
Start.
And he demonstrates it quite cleanly, quite crisply, and with 2 white lights. His former world champion is Mutaz Aljuneidi. And I think he would like to think that he will be challenging for medals in this competition here in Paris.
Once the announcement is made, the athlete has 2 minutes on the clock, and that starts to count down when the name is read out. So Mateus Assis wasting no time to get onto the bench. 27 years old, Paralympic debut, Pan American Games silver last year. From Berlandia in Brazil, towards the southeast, in between Sao Paulo and capital Brasilia. Lifted 206 in the World Championships in Dubai last year. 208 here in round 1, improving all the time. Started to lift at the age of 14, Olympic debut for Assis.
Start. Stop. Rack.
Told to rack by the chief referee. after a good lift. 2 of the 3 referees given a white light. The chief referee not happy with the stop sequence on his chest. Doesn't matter. Majority rules again, so it will be a good lift and an excellent lift as well. So that's more than he lifted in the Worlds last year in round 1. Mateus Assis. Coaches input in the weight for round 2. Plenty of Brazilian support here in Paris as well.
The silver medalist from Tokyo, Malaysia's Jong is headed out to the stage for the first time here at Paris 2024. It's been a lifetime of powerlifting for the man from Kuala Lumpur. These days is where he calls home. Began the pursuit in 2008, having been encouraged by his family to take up the sport. And at Tokyo, he became just the second male Malaysian para-powerlifter to claim a medal when he took silver in this very division. 208 kilos, first attempt for Jong Khie. Well, Jong Khie, surprised at that outcome. He didn't even look at the board. That's how confident he was. And he was preparing to elevate his arms in victory, but 2 red lights mean that the Tokyo silver medalist will leave the stage after his first attempt with a no lift. Doesn't look like there will be a challenge from him or his coach. If you disagree with the referees, you do have the option to put in a challenge, which you must do within 60 seconds, and it's done so over there, but no challenges going in. The next weight is being inputted for his second attempt, and he'll come back again.
Wanting more and more support, here's Bobby Body of the United States. Eaton Rapids, Michigan. Paralympic Games debut. This is the Para-Pan American Games champion. Santiago last year, making up for a bit of disappointment in the World Championships. A new approach after the World Championships, a change of diet and nutrition. For this 50-year-old veteran.
Come on, let's go.
First time at the Paralympics for Bobby Body. 218 kilograms, round 1.
Start. Rush. Rush.
Bobby Body with a good lift in round 1, yes. Stop sequence and the press according to the chief referee, but 2 white lights and Bobby Body off to the best possible start with a good lift in round 1. 218 kilograms. We're being watched on by wife Erin and his 4 children. Appreciating the support of the Porte de Chapelle Arena, who got behind him. They responded to Bobby, and he responds back. Excellent lift in round 1.
Jose de Jesus Castillo has arrived for his 5th Paralympic performance at a para-powerlifting competition. His history with the sport dates all the way back to Beijing in 2008, and he has pressured the podium on every occasion. A 4th on debut, a bronze in Rio in 2016, 5th in his last outing in Tokyo, and an opportunity here to go to the top of the standings with an attempt of 222 in his first lift. Wife Myra and their 1 son will no doubt be adding to the roars in this arena or wherever they may be around the world.
Start.
Goodness me. 2 red lights. I think that's a surprise. It's a surprise to Castillo and his coach, who right now is racing towards the console to use one of her challenge cards. So no lift at the moment. Due to issues with the press sequence. This is our first lift challenge. It'll go to a jury of 3. And all 3 must agree for the decision to overturn. Brilliant shot there of his coach, Mayra Perez Hernandez, who is his wife. And his wife knows best. A successful lift challenge. Sees the great Mexican Jose de Jesus Castillo have his lift ratified. He goes to the top of the standings with a good lift of 222.
Ilkhom Khalimov of Uzbekistan, 39 years old, and attempting 231 kilograms in round 1. Paralympic debut. Wants to become Paralympic champion and world champion. Well, by lifting, or at least attempting 231 in round 1. This is the way to go about things. He's been lifting 15 years now. In terms of major championships, down the field in the mixed team event and individually in Dubai last year, didn't manage a lift. 231, a big weight in round 1. Khalimov.
Start.
Very, very smooth on the press, but it's a no lift. It was the stop sequence. The press was perfect, but it's from where the press started was the issue. The stop sequence, the bar has to come to a stop on the chest, and then the press can continue. Or start, it's a on the offset from the first view, it looked to be completely fine, but of course the referees all with different angles on the left, on the right, and then the chief referee at the head of the lift. And all three said stop sequence. Whether there's going to be a challenge here, it would take quite a remarkable challenge if they're going to overturn. But no, they're going to go past and accept the decision. So everything looks to be good. Just here on the chest, didn't quite touch the chest. Everything else looks to be fine. Khalimov will be back. We know he can lift this weight.
Sodnompiljee, Enkhbayar of Mongolia, a absolute trailblazer in the sport, in the country of Mongolia, is out to the stage once again at a Paralympic Games. History has followed this man. Every bench he's visited. A world champion in Kazakhstan in 2019. He was the first ever Mongolian para-powerlifter to claim a medal when he took bronze in Rio in the up to 88 kilo class competition. He then became the first to claim gold in Tokyo 3 years ago. This is his first lift in Paris.
Start.
Sodnompiljee, Enkhbayar commences his defense of his Paralympic crown with a lift of 243 kilos, just 2 kilos shy of his own Paralympic record. The flag bearer of Mongolia at the opening ceremony is flying high early in the competition here at the Porte de la Chapelle.
The bar has been set at 247 kilograms. This is an attempt of a new Paralympic record in round one for Aliakbar Gharibshahi of the Islamic Republic of Iran. A 42-year-old, two-time world champion, Asian Para Games champion as well. First Paralympic Games. Huge amounts of Paralympic record attempts in round one. Has been competing internationally for just 6 years, straight away into a famously competitive event in Japan, finished with a silver medal. So the world knew that Gharibshahi was made of strong stuff, but since then has gone on to become a two-time world champion, including last year, lifting 248 at those championships. Here in Paris, this is a Paralympic record attempt in round one.
Start.
Gharibshahi with a Paralympic record in round one, 247 kilograms. And he gets 3 white lights. There's more to come. Mischievous wink there. I've got this. There's Aliakbar. A new Paralympic record in round one, 247 kilograms. He's the world record holder with 254. That surely is in danger, maybe even in round two. That's to come, but for now, a thumbs up to the crowd who warmly greets a new Paralympic record in round one. Aliakbar Gharibshahi of the Islamic Republic of Iran. What a lift in round one to take the lead here in Paris. Superb lift. And the wink to say that there's more to come.
Sato Kazuhito of Japan out for his second lift. 175 kilos was all good for the policeman from Hyogo Prefecture in Japan. And he's now out, eyeing up 183. He's relatively new to the sport. You'd say 2017, the first time he truly got into it. His home games in Tokyo came round maybe just that little too soon for him to feature. But here in Paris, he is primed and prepared. And ready for a lift of 183 kilos that will solidify his 7th place position.
Yeah. Start. Run.
No lift for the 44-year-old from Japan. The chief referee was happy with what he saw. It was the referees on the left and right who you just saw pop into the bottom of your screen. We felt that the press wasn't quite right. So Sato Kazuhito won't succeed at 183 kilos on this attempt, but there is a third to come. And he is still currently in 7th with a lift of 175.
Khie of Malaysia from Kuala Lumpur. Silver medalist from Tokyo. 5th in the world last year. Lived in 221 in this category last year. 237 was lifted in a mighty event in Tokyo. 208 kilograms on the bar here for the 35-year-old. In round 2, failed to lift this weight in round 1. Khie, round 2.
Stand. Up. Right.
And it's a good lift. We know the weight's fine. We can lift an awful lot more. There's more to a power lift than just merely being able to lift that huge weight off your chest. All aspects to the delight of not only the referees but also plenty of Malaysian support here in Paris. A country who enjoys a fair amount of success with some tremendous stars of the powerlifting world. And one of them is Jong.
Talk about a loosener for Jordan's Mutaz Aljuneidi with his opening lift, 190 kilos. It was all good on the first attempt. He's thrown another 20 on the bar here. That is some increment with 210 in his imminent future. A good lift here will see him climb to 5th, with a number of lifters to follow. This is a man who lives and breathes powerlifting. He's spoken about the transformative powers it's had on his energy as a person, negative to positive. Can he get a positive lift here?
Start.
He sure can. Well, that's a man exuding positivity. He's spoken in the past of how he loves to challenge himself and that powerlifting is very much a solution to any problems that life throws at him. He's been involved in trying to bring the power of sport to youngsters in Jordan as well. But he is bringing the power at the bar here in Paris. Big step up from his opening lift of 190. He nails 210, he's in 5th position.
Mateus Assis of Brazil. Round 2, 212 on the bar. This will be beyond anything he has lifted in major competitions so far in his career. That includes 4 World Championships, 2nd in the Pan American Games as well. So 202 in round 2. This will move Assis up to 5th place currently. Excellent first round lift. This has 4 more kilograms on though.
Start. Son. Right.
It's a no lift for Assis. He'll come again for 212, or maybe even raise that amount. Press and stop sequence for Assis. No challenge being made. Again, the weight looked to be completely fine. The press and the stop sequence, certainly the issue.
Here he comes. The quite fantastically named Bobby Body of the United States of America. Passionate veteran who stated that his dream, his ambition was to introduce the world to his para-powerlifting prowess here in Paris. And he's started his journey with a successful opening lift of 218 kilos. He's now targeting 230. The weights are rocketing up. This entire field pushing one another to the highest of heights. And we're only in the second round of lifting. 230 kilos to take the bronze medal position. Bobby Body.
Start.
Press!
Oh, the fist pump came pretty quickly after that from Body. But it's 3 red lights, it's 3 purple blocks underneath those red lights, which means that it was about the press sequence there that the referees didn't like. Now his coach has headed off while Bobby gets himself together on the bench, pays his respects to the refereeing team, and you can just see the gentleman in the white polo shirt with the white card in his hand. He's dropped it on the red reader there, and that has electronically signaled that he wants a challenge. Let's take a look at this. The stop was fine, so too the down sequence. It was about that, about the press. Was the lockout simultaneous with the elbows? The answer is no. All 3 must concur. Bobby Body has a no lift on his second attempt, but you can see by the manner in which he's leaving, he's still full of confidence for his third.
Ilkhom Khalimov of Uzbekistan, 39-year-old on Paralympic Games debut. 231 was his attempt in round 1. Failed at that attempt. It's a huge weight for round 1. Failed to lift in the World Championships. Round 2 here, 231. Khalimov can get off the mark with this round 2 attempt.
Start.
Completes the lift. Now the referees, it's a no lift, stop sequence from 2, and also press sequence from 2 as well. So now 2 lifts on no lifts. Khalimov. Go backstage to, well, think about round 3. Obviously the competition around him is developing. The weight can be lifted by Khalimov, but in the moment, it's just the technical aspects of a para-powerlift that are causing the problems.
Jose de Jesus Castillo is currently sat in the bronze medal position with an opening lift of 222 kilos. Those ahead of him are the Paralympic and world record holders. Feels like it could be a battle for bronze amongst the rest of the group. And a bronze would be huge. It would be so huge for Castillo, having secured it once previously in Rio. 4th before in Beijing, a 5th in Tokyo. No lifts registered in London. And he has Paris with him. He has his coach and wife Myra with him. Does he have 231 kilos within him?
Start.
That was close. That was real close, and while it may be no lift, I think that has instilled an additional bit of confidence in Castillo. He rose from the bench. He's still nodding his head. He's saying, yes, get me back there. Re-rack that weight. Let's go again. Oh, yeah. Castillo feeling good despite the no lift. Probably feeling good because he's still in the bronze medal position.
Plenty more weight is being added to the bar. 248 kilograms. This will be a Paralympic record. Sodnompiljee. Enkhbayar is making his way to attempt this Paralympic record. 248 from the Mongolian star. Paralympic champion. Bronze from Rio as well. Former world champion. Hero back home. And looking to be one here with this Paralympic record attempt. 248 kilograms, the record is currently 247 by Gharibshahi in round 1. Currently in the silver medal position by some distance. This to move into the gold. Well, what a mighty lift. And a Paralympic record of 248 kilograms, a perfect lift. Well, it looked like a training lift backstage rather than a Paralympic record. What a superb lift from the Paralympic champion. Enkhbayar of Mongolia strides off stage purposefully after breaking the Paralympic record, moving into the gold medal position with one lift to come in round 2. It looked very comfortable, not too far away from the world record. 3 white lights, and this men's up to 107 kilogram category is developing very nicely for all of the medals.
About 8 lifts ago, this fella was the Paralympic record holder, having broken it with his opening lift of 247 kilos. Well, it's just been snatched from him by the Mongolian man, Sodnompiljee Enkhbayar. But for Aliakbar Gharibshahi, the reigning world record holder, he now has an opportunity to reclaim that Paralympic record with a weight 2 kilos short of his world-beating best.
Start!
The mountainous man from Iran has moved metaphorical mountains once again by besting the bar to the tune of 252 kilos, a new Paralympic record. And he did so with unerring ease, with a sense that there really is an awful lot more to come, and a sense of joy with his chosen pursuit in life, one that he is putting a masterclass on here in Paris. He goes back into the gold medal position and he has a new Paralympic record once again within the same session.
Round 3 gets it underway in a weight category of men's up to 107 kilograms here in Paris. That is breaking records left, right, and centre. Or should I say chief referee. Round 3 underway with Kazuhito Sato, 183 kilograms on the bar for the athlete from Japan. Paralympic debut. It's gone well so far. 175 lifted in round 1. This is the second attempt at 183 in round 3. The man from Kobe. Sato to get round 3 here in Paris underway. He lived more here, this 183, than he did in the World Championships to continue his progression. Lifting 183, needs to get 2 white lights, he gets 3 red lights unfortunately. It's a no lift and it's a press sequence from all 3 referees and also the stop sequence as well, so very unlikely they'll challenge that, and it will be a first round lift for Kazuhito Sato of Japan of 175 kilograms that he'll look back on his debut at the Paralympic Games and given a very warm and appreciative Paris cheer and ovation as he leaves the stage. Smiles now for Sato. Currently in 8th position. Weight wasn't the issue, just a few technical issues. The stop, one of them, and then the press as well.
Mateus de Assis of Brazil returns for his 3rd lift. 208 successful in his first attempt, 212 he fell short in his 2nd. He looks to tackle the same weights here, and in doing so, if successful, he will climb to 5th in the standings. He owes this career to his PE teacher at school who invited him to powerlift. And it is now no longer just a sport for him. He says he identifies himself with it. He is at one with the bar. And he be at one with 212 kilos.
Start!
You know what? He may just. The passionate embrace between athlete and coach. 2 men that have been on the journey to the bench, to Paris, to qualification, and now to a good lift of 212 kilos. And for now, 5th at Paris 2024.
Mutaz Aljuneidi of Jordan, 6th place currently, 2 lifts, 190, 210 And now up to 223, so this is 33 kilograms more than his opening round lift. The former world champion, former bronze medalist from Beijing, here at his 5th Paralympic Games, 48 years old. And attempting 223. More than he lifted in Beijing when winning bronze. That was in a lower weight category. This will be, in terms of Worlds and Paralympic Games, this is more than he's ever lifted, apart from when winning his world title. $223 kilograms to move up to the bronze medal position.
Start.
And it's going to be a no lift for Mutaz Aljuneidi. Taking the applause once again from a Paralympic Games crowd for the 5th consecutive Games. 6th place currently, 2:10 in round 2 for the former world champion and bronze medalist from Beijing. Onto the chest, just couldn't complete the press.
Jong Khie of Malaysia. Not just a para-powerlifter from Malaysia, but a pioneering one at that. All those who will follow will remember the manner in which this man broke ground in the sport for Malaysian men. Just the 2nd male Malaysian para-powerlifter to win a Paralympic medal when he claimed silver in this division 3 years ago in Tokyo. He's got one successful lift of 208 kilos. He's now going for 223 to propel himself into the bronze medal position. Not to be for Jong Khie, who, as you can see from the anguished face and the grasp of that right shoulder, that he has given absolutely everything in his attempts to reclaim a spot on the podium. There'll be no medals for Malaysia on this occasion. But there'll be great pride and great appreciation from everybody here in the Porte de la Chapelle as Jong Khie bows out of the competition with one good lift, a best lift of 208 kilos.
232 is on the bar for Ilkhom Khalimov, who's failed with 2 attempts at 231. Now this will move Ilkhom into bronze medal position. Last year in the World Championships, he failed to lift. And here in Paris, he doesn't want it to happen again. But with the amount of weight on the bar, this will move Ilkhom Khalimov from Uzbekistan into the bronze medal position. Being wheeled on by the crowd, he completes the lift. But it's a no lift. A press sequence from the center and the right referee. The stop sequence according to the left referee. You wonder whether they're going to challenge. They are going to challenge this. Why not? It's the third round and, well, you might as well. If successful again, it will move Khalimov into the bronze medal position. Added an extra kilogram to the unsuccessful 231. It is an unsuccessful challenge. So it will be no lift for Ilkhom Khalimov, who unfortunately will not register a lift here, but you're in Paris, you're in the Paralympic Games. He's gone for it. He's gone for a chance of bronze, taking the risk of having no lifts throughout the competition.
USA's Bobby Body looks to rouse the passions of the Porte de la Chapelle. As he looks to climb into the bronze medal position. He is in fourth at the moment. He'll be relieved at Khalimov's no lift that went before, because it would have bumped him down to fifth. This man, with this energy, will not be settling for fourth. He will give it his absolute all. 230 was his attempt last time, and he was close. He was real close. And he's asked all at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena to come with him, to help him dig deep, to help him to 232, to help him to this bronze medal berth.
Come on, big back, big grip. Get it right.
Start.
Agonizingly close. Everybody in this arena thought he'd done it. Bobby Body satisfied the demands of one referee, but he couldn't get a clean sweep. He couldn't get the majority. And the big character from the USA bows out. There'll be no bronze for Bobby. but there will be memories to last a lifetime and a profound impact on Paris 2024 at the Powerlifting. It's 4th for Bobby Body.
Well, Jose de Jesus Castillo will be the bronze medal winner. He's not going to attempt a 3rd round lift. The 222 kilograms in round 1 will be enough for bronze. So the bar is being set for 255 kilograms. And there is a change, a late change. The 255 is being replaced, and it's now going to be 260 kilograms. We know who's won bronze. It's now for gold. And for gold, there's going to be a couple of attempts at a world record. There's Castillo waving goodbye to the Paris crowd. They'll see him again when he gets his bronze. But for now, Sodnompiljee, Enkhbayar of Mongolia. Huge ovation for the Paralympic champion. 260 kilograms is a world record attempt. The world record is held by Gharibshahi, who is currently backstage watching. This is 6 kilograms more than the world record to move into the gold medal position with 1 lift remaining and possible power lifts after. This is a world record attempt. Being well done by the crowd is just too much. It's a no lift. But taking the warmth, the love and appreciation of this Paris crowd. Plenty of Mongolian flags being waved for their hero, who's won a silver medal here in Paris 2024. Another medal to his collection. It won't be the gold this time, but with a world record attempt in round 3, failing at 260, it's 248, and a silver medal for the great Enkhbayar. Breaking the Paralympic record en route to silver. Just too much for a world record.
The gold medal secured with a new Paralympic record of 2:52 in his second attempt. Aliakbar Gharibshahi of the Islamic Republic of Iran will now lift for a new world record. His own world record stands at 254 kilos. He is going to try and beat that by a further 7. And in his understated manner, he calls on the Port de la Chapelle to break this record with him. Aliakbar Gharibshahi for the world record.
Start!
He looks on longingly. And I'm not sure if he's completely sold on the referee's decisions. That felt good, he felt like he got there. But he did it in quite the right fashion. It would have been extraordinary. It would have been so him, so para-powerlifting in Paris, were he to shatter his own world record, but he'll just have to settle for the Paralympic one. In his first ever Paralympic Games, Aliakbar Gharibshahi, the gold medalist and new Paralympic record holder. Not only will it say gold, no, not only will it say a Paralympic record, this man has executed 3 lifts in his entire life at a Paralympic Games. 2 of them have been Paralympic records. And the third and final, agonisingly close to obliterating his own world record. It has been a masterclass in heavy lifting. And done with such grace and joy all along the way. Confirmation of the final rankings in the men's up to 107 kilo para powerlifting final. Bronze for Mexico's Jose de Jesus Castillo. Silver for Mongolia's Sodnompiljee Enkhbayar, and gold and a new Paralympic record for the Islamic Republic of Iran and Aliakbar Gharibshahi.
masculine de Powerlifting, moins de 107 kilos.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for Powerlifting, men's up to 107 kilo category.
Veuillez accueillir vos médaillés.
Please welcome the medalists.
The victory ceremony for the men's up to 107 kilogram category at the Powerlifting here in Paris 2024, and a record-breaking men's up to 107 kilogram it was as well.
The medals will be presented by
Monsieur Rory Moreno, responsable de World Powerlifting.
Head of World
Medals presented by the head of World Powerlifting, Mr. Jorge Moreno.
accompanied by
Monsieur Christophe Rosa, délégué adjoint aux Jeux Olympiques et Paralympiques à la ville de Paris.
Mr. Christophe Rosa, deputy delegate for the Games in the city of Paris.
Médaillé de bronze représentant Mexico.
bronze medalist representing Mexico, Jose de Jesus Castillo.
Look what it means to win a medal here in Paris. Jose de Jesus Castillo of Mexico. Another Paralympic medal in his 5th Games. Superb celebrations. And another medal for the great Mexican.
Médaillé d'argent représentant la Mongolie.
Silver medalist representing Mongolia,
Sodnompiljee, Enkhbayar of Mongolia, a hero back home. And he broke the Paralympic record in trying to defend his Paralympic title. It's another medal to go with the gold from Tokyo and the bronze from Rio. It's silver here in Paris. A Paralympic record wasn't enough this time. It's silver.
Médaillé d'or paralympique représentant l'Iran.
gold medalist and Paralympic champion representing Islamic Republic of Iran, Aliakbar Gharibshahi.
Huge ovation for Aliakbar Gharibshahi. He is the Paralympic champion at his first Paralympic Games. The 2-time world champion has got gold here in Paris with a new Paralympic record, a fabulous attempt at a world record. And the unassuming showman has captured not only gold, but the heart of everyone here at the Porte de la Chapelle Arena in Paris.
Mesdames et messieurs, si vous le pouvez, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national d'Iran.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you're able for the anthem of Islamic Republic of Iran.
Great pride and plenty of emotion on the podium from all three of our medalists. The bronze medal, an emotional Jose de Jesus Castillo. A silver medal for the great Mongolian Sodnompiljee, Enkhbayar. But it's gold for Aliakbar Gharibshahi of the Islamic Republic of Iran. A competition that will live long in the memory of everyone here in Paris. Records falling, tears are flowing, and the soaking up of all the applause given to these worthy athletes. An amazing performance to win gold. His ever-growing fan club here in Paris are full of pride as well. The smile says it all. Gold and a new Paralympic record